Hi, little motherfuckers and big motherfuckers and all my niggas. I am Young Page
Lil Mattress.
and this is Watermelon versus
The Pumpkin. White versus black, yin versus yang.
Gourd Wars.
Gourd Wars.
Whoa! Ooh, some new shit just came out of these motherfuckers.
Gourd Wars.
Gourd Wars, cuz. And
Yo, how much do white people love the word gazebo?
too much. I like it too much. That's
Yo.
too much. Let's get married to the gazebo.
Gazebo, filibuster. Ooh, don't let me near a creek. Don't let me near a creek.
Oh, it's by the quarry.
Yo, the quarry? Don't let me near a quarry.
Oh, these are great words.
I live by a creek next to a quarry, and I'm going to build a gazebo while reading a subpoena.
Well, I'm just going to say Valentine's Day with my slice of pizza and fuck y'all niggas. That's what we do around here.
So listen, man, this is Watermelon versus Pumpkin. Catch us on YouTube. Catch us on, I always almost say Instagram. We're not on Instagram. Catch us on iTunes. Catch us on Stitcher. Catch us on watermelonversepumpkin.com. That's our Simplecast site. You'll get that's for all the audio for the people that we understand. A lot of people like to listen to podcasts, not necessarily just watch us sit here and talk. But for the people that like to watch it, we like to provide options. You know what I mean?
Versus with a VS. Don't
VS.
spell it out. Niggas.
Watermelonvspumpkin.com. Excuse me.
Let it out. Let it out. Shout out to them Tokyo niggas, son.
Yeah, we have 4 people from Tokyo with a download. We had 2 people from France with a download. So it's safe to say that we're worldwide. At this point.
We're big. We're big.
You know what I'm
We're
saying?
big right now. We're big right now.
No big deal. I mean, we're getting like 10 to 12 downloads, but when 4 come from Tokyo,
Yo, it means something. At least that accounts for at least 300.
Exactly.
300 US. Fuck that.
Truth.
And, I hope we get one from Korea.
That'd be nice. One from North and one from South.
One in North and
They
South.
coming together.
I think Dennis Rodman's in North hanging out. But that's what the Olympics are right now, guys. Go Winter Olympics.
I feel bad for Russia because they're not in it, but they're in it. Ooh, bars.
There was just some kind of something you dropped on me heavy. I'm confused.
They did not let the Russians compete under the Russian flag this year, but they're all in it under the Olympic athletes of Russia. So whenever they come up to do the skating or whatever, they're announced as the Olympic athlete from Russia.
Get the fuck
not
out
able to, because I guess
Putin on
big
on the come up, guys.
Yo, by the way, best name ever. Best name
Vladimir
ever.
Putin.
And I've always wanted Marv Albert to call a game where Vladimir Putin shot a fadeaway 3. A spectacular move by Vladimir Putin. It just hits me in the heart.
Oh god, I think Marv's. Did he die? Man, I think he died.
I think he bit the back of a hooker and nothing was ever the same. In a caddy coupe with Vladdy Putin. That's all I want to ever be, man.
And put that motherfucking toupee from Marv on top of that hooker.
Yo, Vladimir Putin is out there riding horses without a shirt on.
Yo, that was some viral shit. I remember seeing that shit. Like, this nigga, Vladimir, is like, I guess he was trying to do like some Old Spice in real life.
I respect it.
This is what real men do. We go out there, we get on top of horse, we go chest naked, and we go 100 miles. Like, what the fuck is going on, Vlad?
We keep vodka in boots.
We drink many vodka, real men. I think he did it another time. He did it on a horse, and then he did another time with his shirt off.
I think he was fishing or something like that.
Like hiking or fishing with his fucking shirt off. He's making a statement like, I am the president, and I am stronger than any other president.
Exactly.
He probably is.
That'd be wild how they do UFC, man. If we just did president fights, fuck. Trump has no chance.
Trump's he's done. Remember when that presidents used to fight in wars?
Right?
Niggas just lace up and shit. They used to actually go out there and fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Like GW, he owned some slaves, but that nigga at least
G-Wash.
You know what I mean? He owned a couple slaves, but he was out there fighting.
He was out there doing big things.
Revolutionary shit, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, I enjoy the Olympics, man. Once every 2 years, people get together, just have some fun. The world competes, and I enjoy it, man.
So is the winter 2 or 4?
Winter's 4. I mean, but it's so every 2, so they alternate. So there's summer, 2 years later winter, 2 years later summer. I'm looking forward to, man. I hope that I'm in a position in my life where I can go where, man, in 10 years, it's in L.A. The Summer Olympics are in L.A.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dope. It's here in this country.
Yeah. In
Why
this
not?
cunt.
You know what I mean? So
We up in the cunt.
I mean, the day when they say, well, this year it's going to be hosted in Hartford.
Right.
Right. It's not big enough. I think it's big enough to hold the world.
No.
You need fucking big venues, big places.
Big
LA's,
dicks.
Fuck the world, big dicks. But, yeah, the Winter Olympics is cool, man. I like the long jump shit, man. I'm not going to front like that, soaring like an eagle. Ah! Like, I'm all about that shit right there, man. It's like, because it feels like they should fall and break their neck every time, and I never see it. And they don't.
I saw one last week where the lady, she took a header off the, because they do the ski jump where it's just a big-ass hill. It's not the moguls or anything like that. It's just a big-ass hill where they go down and swoop and then fly. Man, I saw one lady. It just must have been nerves, man. She's down, and then she just kept going down, and she fell face first, like down the.
No launch.
No launch. Launch was aborted.
Yeah. Nothing's faster than a pew except for her ass.
Exactly. But man, I've been watching the ice skating. I've been watching some of the luge.
Like what? Like when ice skating, like the speed skating.
I haven't seen too much of the speed skating. Yeah, the figure skating, the couples and shit like that.
Because there was a guy, was it a U.S. guy, first openly gay? You know, they was kind of openly gay to come out, and I think did he win a medal or
hey, hopefully if he's from the U.S., hopefully he won a medal.
Or did he compete?
But I don't care what you do with your dick, cuz.
Yeah, go get one for the gold. U.S. of A, cuz. We out here representing against the country. This is the only time you see a motherfucker really kind of sometime come together. We are some hating each other in this country and fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. But as soon as it's us against them, it's like, no, we here though.
Exactly. We're here together.
We're here together, man.
You remember what September 12th felt like? Come on.
Come on, cuz we was there. We cried, black and white tears. We was there. Hispanic niggas, I was there too. Even the undocumented niggas was crying. Like, no bullshit.
It wasn't us. Don't worry, it wasn't us.
How about that didn't come through Mexico? Maybe they did.
Right.
We not sure, nigga. But you know what some of the weird ones. Which one I didn't
I think the biathlon is wild. Curling is wild.
Curling. Is that when they're fucking friction?
They got the brooms.
Yeah,
broom.
I like the when the curling. I like the guy who I don't know what his position is, but he's the launcher.
Yeah, the one that just lets it go.
But he's like gliding in a way where it looks like that is one long stretch on ice. He's doing, you know what I mean? His legs all the way up and the other one's all the way back. He just fucking glides. He's got to let it go at the right time.
Just lets it go beautifully and softly.
Yeah, no, it's
and then the dudes get to doing the sweeping after him. Just
friction
sweep.
It's like they
melt it.
They let it go, and then they go faster to slow it down. And you know, that's just I always wondered like who the fuck comes up with these shits that this is a qualified sport. It is.
That's why I'm glad that they added like snowboarding and shit like that because. There's some stuff for the old classic, and there's stuff for the new people where I don't even understand. Man, a 17-year-old from the U.S. won a snowboarding gold medal, so that was dope.
Really? Oh, it wasn't a redhead. It wasn't Sean.
He might have won one, but this wasn't him. But somebody else.
Because I know that's his thing is the snowboarding, right? That's what he's like known for. Yeah, that's all I got up my sleeve as far as big athletes. You White, Sean White. Yeah, Sean White. Yeah, I know him. Yeah,
Flying Tomato. Yeah,
I know him. I know him. He's dope. But the half pipe shit is dope though. With this, boogie board, like them shits is snowboards. I said boogie boards. That's summer shit. Snowboarding, But it's in Korea this year, folks. It's in Korea. I want to say South. It is South, because I don't think North will be as
accepting,
inviting.
But it was cool that they the women's. I'm not sure for any other team, but I know that the women's hockey team for Korea is Korea. It's not North or South. The girls are together on one team, and I think that's cool,
and that's
man.
Interesting. They came out because they said what stole the show when that hockey one wasn't the players. They had, I think, 200 fucking cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Beautiful Korean women cheerleaders that were out there chanting and just looking beautiful, and they were dressed to the T and doing all this whole exotic Korean shit. I don't know, but it was great. And I seen the footage. I thought it was pretty cool that they represented.
I agree. I liked it. It was a nice moment for humanity.
Right, because it's kind of like they know that motherfucker's fucked up over there. You know what I mean?
They see his haircut.
Right. They see that cut. There's no way his barber walks away with pride. There's no way.
He's like, we're going to do the same one?
Yeah.
Huh? Fuck.
There's no way. He's cutting that shit like, this nigga likes this shit? Oh, yes, sir. Yeah. Everybody in the room says it's good. It's good.
Right.
Yeah. What is a fade over there? The nigga has no fade. It's straight bowl cut, straight line. Mr. Constipated Face, and they got to take a shit at all times.
Yep. There's no fade. It's just a drop off.
You know, but yeah, they're doing all right, man. I didn't see I don't know if you caught any in the opening ceremony. I didn't get to catch any of that.
All I know is that we came out to Gangnam Style, and that's why the rest of the world fucking hates us. And they have every right to fucking hate us after we come out to fucking Gangnam Style.
Wow.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if it's kind of like the white woman named Karen who's like, oh, 50 Cent?
Right.
It's like, no, Karen,
I like 50.
fucking bitch.
In the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, stop. I mean, were they kind of like gigging and laughing and shit?
It's not the time for jokes.
Right. You're in and is the motherfucker Psy Korean?
I'm not sure.
Oh, man. It'd be even more of a slap in the face if he was Japanese. Oh, you going to come in Korea with a Japanese song. You bitch niggas.
Yeah.
Making fun of all of us as a whole, as the Asian community. Fuck all of you niggas.
Yeah, I think it was just a bad choice. Like, dude, come into some fucking Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle.
Right.
Like, do some American shit.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I get
American Pie or some shit.
Yeah.
The shit that Obama had when he first got, won in office and shit, you know what I'm saying? You do something better than that, you know? So there was I don't know if there was any, I know there was one controversy I saw of a speed skater. It was this thing where he felt
illegal skates or what?
Nah, he felt he was robbed because of
I
the
did
coin
see that.
flip. The coin flip.
Yep, coin purse.
He felt he was robbed because he felt back in 2000 he's been established in this sport for a long time.
Yep.
And they came down to deciding who's going to drape the flag on him when presenting coming out. And they did a coin flip between him and this other female.
Yeah.
He got bent out of shape, like it's because he's saying it shouldn't even came down to coin flip. You should have had a better decision. Like, we're gonna give it to the guy who we feel, or the person, not the guy, but person that is in the right place that earned from past to getting into this round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree that they shouldn't have decided on a coin flip. What I didn't like though is, what he did?
Yeah, he did. I wouldn't feel that when he was like.
He hashtagged it fucking Black History Month when it was like, no, bro. But I enjoyed that he got shit on for that, where everyone came out and they're just like, no, nothing to do with Black History Month. Is not what you. I don't know if he was trying to say like, and you guys did this in Black History Month, but it was
it was still tasteless though. Kind of like, you guys are gonna just shit on me in Black History Month, or
exactly.
It's Black History Month. Pay attention. This is what they do.
Yep.
It's either like.
It came off sour. It just came off whack.
It just comes out. It comes off bad, and
fully, you can be aggravated about it. There's no question about that. Be as mad as you want to be about it, but it's like
Tom Brady, that bitch, walk out.
Exactly. But man, it wasn't because he was black. I don't think so. I hope not.
You would hope not. But the powers that be, who the fuck knows?
Exactly.
Like, damn, he knows.
But no, I definitely feel like, it was whack to decided by a coin toss. They should have arm wrestled or whatever the fuck. Right. But yeah,
arm wrestle. See who got the bigger dick. Oh wait, it's a female.
Exactly.
She might have had it. I don't know. But I mean, this guy, I think this is his third or fourth Olympics.
Yep.
So I mean, like, he's been doing it for a while. If it's every 4 years or whatever,
Yeah.
That's kind of like pretty crazy. Like, you're going fast like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, speed skating is no fucking joke. I don't know what they clock in at, but I know it's not no fucking 8 miles an hour. They're going faster than that. I know that much.
Yeah, they're moving. So, but that shit was, but that's us. That's America. We always fuck up. We do some dumb shit to like mar the record and how everything's going well, and then these fools can't even get along at the start because.
It's like, and then I'm like, I just want to put them down. Yo, big cuz, let me talk to you, man. Yo, listen, bro. Say that shit when we back here.
Yeah.
You come back home, do that shit, man. You embarrassing us to the world, man. All right. Yep. They know we fucked up. They see the shit we fucked up. Our fights, we fight here, man. We don't need them Korean boys trying to recruit you. Like, this will never happen if you're here. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want that shit, man. You know? The fuck? Show some respect.
Show some respect.
I think we got some gold medals, though, going on.
I hope so, man. Yeah.
I think we got a couple of them shits, The skiing ones where they come down and they're going between the fucking
moguls?
Yeah. Isn't there one with just one ski?
1, 2, ski.
Right. Or am I thinking about a handicap guy? Is that the Special Olympics? No, I'm gonna fuck with you.
You're not thinking about a snowboard, right?
Yeah, nah. It's just like it looks like a weird kind of thing. There's like a pole there and it's like a one. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about a nigga that's got no legs. He might have some more.
You think about the Rock's new movie.
Some Rock's new movie. Some amputated kind of love going on. But how long does this last? Is it like
it's only like 17 days.
17 days.
Quick, in and out. Get back to fighting, you know?
Yeah, get back to fighting. Fuck. You know, and ride around chest naked on horses. You know, that's what niggas do these days, man. You know what I'm saying? And
I wish I could.
Yeah, make love, everybody. Make love.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to watching a little bit more. Like I said, the other night I was watching a lot of the figure skating. The luge is crazy because somebody died on the luge, not this year, but like 4 years ago. Somebody, you know, they just, man, when you go off, you got they're like you said,
they're moving too. Then
yeah.
the luge, yeah,
more than 8 miles an hour.
I think at one point in my life, because I you know, sometimes I represent, most of the time I represent the watermelon side of things, and I might have called it the Louvre. Which is definitely a museum in England. In Europe somewhere, there's a museum called the Louvre, and I'm like, yo, these guys they're doing the Louvre, going down.
Dude, they're going
hill.
downhill on this ice track. Yeah, dude, the Louvre in it. It's
doing
crazy.
The Louvre, shit was crazy. Niggas was moving left and right, and
you know, and they got a winner and a loser. It's crazy.
Yeah. Loser. Yo, but quick question though. Quick question. Does Jamaica still have a bobsled team?
This year, for the first time, a women's Jamaican bobsled team is also in there.
Cool Runnings too? Do I feel it coming on with the women's team? I can see the spinoff if it's a women's team, right?
Hey, I mean, Ghostbusters was fucking horrible. The thing that I enjoyed about that, though, is like everyone was like, man, don't shit on women just because they're making a Ghostbusters. And it was like, no, it's going to be horrible. And then it was horrible. So it was just one of those things.
It was because they were women. It's because it was horrible. Maybe if it was better written or, you know, it could have had a little better flow to it. You know what I mean? But
no, but that'd be awesome if the women's Jamaican bobsled team.
That's crazy. So is there men's and a women's probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. The women's, these are tropical people, man. And that was a true story for y'all that have never seen Cool Runnings. Good fucking movie.
Hell yeah.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Get on up, it's bobsled time. Cool Runnings. Yeah, I watched the shit a lot when I was a kid, nigga. But you know, it's a dope fucking movie. And I mean, it's John Candy, the fat white coach. You know,
yep.
He's always the drunk fat white coach that's gonna bring the young black man together. I think that's what
society.
That's what they want.
That's what society wants.
Right. You know, it's always that guy. I think the guy who was the owner of the Brooklyn Dodgers was a fat white guy who said, Jackie, you're my guy. You know, get out there. You know, but yeah, I want to see bobsledding. And just the way they move in there in their fucking head and they have to duck, and because the guy who's in front is their main guy.
I think it's steering.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And those things can fucking flip and guys get fucked up.
Oh yeah. You saw it in Cool Runnings.
Yeah, you seen it in Cool Runnings. Niggas will die.
Just heads bouncing and fucking sliding down.
But you know, and the Olympics has been going on for 60 years maybe longer than that.
I think a lot longer than that because they used to do that shit in like ancient Rome.
Yo, hello. Nigga says 60 years. Try a couple hundred, motherfucker.
We're about to go to this Google machine and find out how long.
That is yes. Let Google take us away.
Google.
Because them niggas know. And shout out to the dude, the little Italian guy who was in that movie called Unbroken. A true story, a little Italian, he was an Olympian. I think he was a runner. And he got captured. First, his plane crashed. He was in the service. Plane crashed, World War II, I think it was. They were stranded at sea for like 30-something days, and then they get found by a fucking Japanese vessel, you know what I mean? And then got brought to a prison camp forever. And then the guy was there trying to break him down and shit. It was a crazy-ass fucking movie, man. But Unbroken, Olympic tie-in. I just tried to tie y'all brain over till we got some facts. What we got?
I don't know. See, this says here the
1924. Maybe that's when it was made officially called the Olympics. You know what I mean?
Might be.
But I know, like you said, those events have been going on and competing.
Yeah, because I Googled when was the first Olympics held, and it comes up as January 25th, 1924 to February 5th, 1924. But I feel like, see, and then we got over here the modern Olympics, Athens, 1896. It was the first modern. So.
Right. I'm going to give it to the Greeks. It's my niggas right there. Shout out to the Greeks. Tikanis. Opa. You know what I'm saying? It's a black man telling
See, but then they got the ancient Olympic Games with the first Olympics are traditionally dated 776 BC.
BC.
So
that's before chaos. And I mean, before. But see, people do it. There's people that are politically correct or whatever. They're not religious, which is fine. You don't always have to say BC is before Christ. They say the BCE. They say before Common Era. And then CE is Common Era. So that's your AD and BC taken out of the text of religion, you know?
Now here's
not bad.
The wild shit. Imagine this in these days. Some of the events that were at these ancient games, you know, okay, so they had running, of course, long distance race, shit like that. Boxing, okay, cool. 4-horse chariot race.
Talk to him.
How wild is that?
That's some Ben-Hur shit, nigga.
Now, this is what I want to know, if just back in the day they were calling it boys and girls or what it was, because they have boys boxing. So tell me, was that just little fucking boys just swanging
like
or what?
Boys boxing, ages 13 and under, little 6-year-olds, you know, and they're beating the shit out of each other.
And I think it was because up here they have the pentathlon, and then down here they have the boys pentathlon.
Wow.
So
it could have been like from 13 to 16 or 13 to 18 maybe.
Yep.
Who knows what they considered boys back then. It was a fucked up time in life where, you know, oh, he's a boy. And
yo,
he's
the
a man.
mule cart race? Who's up in there racing the mule cart?
Niggas mule carting. I know mule cart niggas. They usually, that's niggas that bring drugs across the border. They mule that. They cart that. It's a mule cart. I think that's how it started. You know, who the fuck wants to mule anything, you know? But the Olympics is dope, man. I seen, there was a thing, too, about the introduction, the opening ceremony, that there was a big, like, hacking scam going on, that somebody supposedly was hacking through Wi-Fi, and they try to call it, like, oh, they're trying to gather intel, like, on who? On what? Who was there? They're trying to get intel through the Wi-Fi. I mean, just going to people's shit. Wow. But they said it wasn't supposed to be about that. It was supposed to be about they got the responsible people, the responsible party involved in that they had found or whatever. So
yeah.
I don't know what that's about. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, the conspiracy theorists, you know.
Exactly.
Bro, put on a tinfoil hat. We should do the fucking next show on a tinfoil hat in case we say some shit. They might think it's detrimental to the country. You know what I mean?
Honestly, man, we hit all those agreements, and never read all of them, man. We gave everyone the permission to do what they're fucking doing anyway.
Right. And you get that shit in the court of law, and you know, and it's going to be like, no, that's what this fine print says.
Yep.
We can do that. We can do that.
Exactly.
That's when you gave up all your rights, like George Clinton. You gave up all your fucking rights.
You gave up your royalties, cuz.
It is everything. So you got nothing doing. You going to have to take that on the chin, my friend. Take it on the fucking chin and let it be gone. You know what's funny? I was thinking about, speaking of that, with Putin on a horse. Did you know?
Vladdy!
What you call it? Try to copy off him and do it too? Fucking Mayweather. No. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather did it. He had pictures up online not too long after of him being chest naked on a fucking steed. You know what I mean? Riding out in the beaches of Mojave deserts. I don't know where the fuck he was at. But it's like, come on, Floyd.
Floyd, you ain't got the chest for that.
Yeah, like cut it out, man. That dude's like a fucking cock in the damn rooster, you know, in a chicken coop. Like,
right.
Yeah, nigga, where my bitches? You know what I mean? Like, you just kind of like, nah, I knocked some niggas out, but you know, I ran a little bit.
Do you think you think they're gonna do part 2? McGregor?
Oh, sensei, let me go to the magic 8-ball. I don't think so. I think Floyd did McGregor solid for
Me
that
too.
one. You know what I mean? I think
you know
they're really good
I
friends.
think if they were to do part 2, I think it'd be a lot quicker, and I think Floyd would just be like, see, what I was doing in the first one is I was getting the feel of him, and I was making it into a show. And I think the second one, people would be mad. Like, remember when Mike Tyson used to fight, or that comeback fight against who? No, Peter McNeely. Remember that shit? When
the pizza slice, nigga.
Exactly. I think that's what it would be, because Floyd, how he fights is he gets, used to the people in the round. So yes, Conor McGregor won those rounds, but That's because Floyd was feeling him out, in my personal opinion. Obviously, Floyd Mayweather did not want to get caught with that uppercut.
No,
of course, he didn't do that on purpose.
To want to, you know? Right? Yeah, it's like maybe I should run into this. Maybe I should run into a punch that make the fans happy.
But man, I think if they fought again, that shit would be like 2 or 3 rounds, and Mayweather would just fuck him up.
You remember that, like McGregor, you could tell, like, oof, he's not used to the endurance. Like, you know what I mean? Like the UFC fights, they're intense, but they're not long. You know what I mean? It's only 3 rounds or something.
Sometimes, well, I think the longest possible is 5-minute rounds.
5-minute rounds.
Which, I mean, obviously, you need cardio out the ass for him, but I think, he just wasn't.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
You know, but that'd be interesting to see. I think, to me, that whole thing was just like, okay, McGregor, Mayweather's like, I'm gonna give you a big pot, so it's gonna be somebody who's not a professional boxer. You know, he's a UFC fighter. He's not really a professional boxer. It was kind of a safe zone for Floyd in case the nigga might catch him with some. What McGregor could have caught him with some shit. You know? But
he's got a mean left.
And then it's like, look, I look out for you. You're gonna have the biggest purse you ever had in your life.
Yep.
And I want my 40th win. You know what I mean? You know, was he chasing 40 or 50? Whatever.
I think it was 50,
It was 50. So he was 49 wins. He's like, fuck, let me get that 150.
Yep.
He wanted to beat Marciano's record or whatever. And it's kind of like, so what was it? You ain't really want to fight nobody like the guy who they call, who the Midge, or no, what the fuck they call the dude, man? The guy with the cornrows, man. But it's somebody that they were like, he don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah.
New young dude. Like, I don't follow boxing as much anymore, but because I don't know.
Me either.
I think, to me, with boxing is like the fall off of your heavyweight champions.
Yep.
Kind of destroyed it. Who the fuck's the heavyweight champ? You know?
I don't even know.
I think it's one of maybe the Klitschko brothers or some shit.
I don't know, because I know that one of them got knocked out a little while ago. But yeah, it's same shit. Like those were the last of the Mohegans.
Right, and it's like, I don't know none of you niggas. I think this the big bronze bomber.
Yeah.
The guy from Bama. You know what I mean? But it gets stupid. Like the heavyweight guys, every division had Sugar Ray's was like middleweight, and Ali. That's all well and good, but your true heavyweights is where you get the big fucking dudes. The big
you want to see people get punched hard.
Right. It's like, oh, he's fucking knocking them out. Like Tyson was pretty amazing to watch, man.
Dude, Tyson was insane to watch.
It's kind of like if you went to take a piss, you're gonna miss something. You can't leave his fight. Stick around; it'll be over shortly most of the time.
Yep. Yeah, he had people real mad asking for refunds and shit. But man, I'm glad that we were alive to be able to see that part, because I don't think it'll ever happen like that again. Like there aren't the big guys, and especially because of the CTE and shit like that, man. The big guys, they're trying to go do something else and not get punched in the fucking head. You know?
Right. Yeah. It's like, fuck. What's the with the British guy? What the fuck is he doing? Lennox.
Oh, Lennox Lewis. I think that's a story of just, man, he made his money. You know,
he made his money.
He made his money, and
thanks, guys.
Hey, I haven't. That's the thing with Conor McGregor too. They're talking about when's he gonna fight next. Man, he just made $100 million fucking dollars. Like obviously, he had to pay taxes, he had to pay people, but he's probably got a good $50 million saved up. So
no, it's true. And then you look at guys like he didn't get hit in the head that much. He seemed kind of stupid, but how smart is my man Foreman with those fucking grills? He probably made more money off them damn grills than he did off any boxing he ever did his whole life, you know?
And a funny side note to that, you know who missed out on that? Hulk Hogan. They were trying to give it to him first.
To patent it?
It was something about he either missed the phone call or they couldn't get him on the phone, and then they went with George. Because if you look up, Hulk Hogan had later it was some like pasta maker, something like that nobody gave a fuck about, and Hulk Hogan had like what are they called, mixers like that nobody gave a fuck about, because there's some story.
I'm trying to think about it, hearing about like I got to cook these on the Hulk Hogan grill instead of fucking George Foreman.
He fucking missed out on it. It was either like a missed call or he turned it down, or it was something like that. But yeah, it was one of those.
Oof.
Made a bad decision and lost. I'm sure it's close to $1 billion by now.
Oh yeah, that Foreman grill's.
I know joke. I've had 3 or 4 in my life.
Listen, I swear by them. They did fucking great, man. The timing is always dead right. You put the chicken in there and the fucking. Yes, I said chicken because that's what I do. When the light goes off, that shit is perfectly cooked, man. It's not really dried out, you know.
Shit is righteous.
That Foreman grill is real. It's real.
Real in the grill.
So pay attention to the Olympics out there and everything, and
but that's the thing. I mean, I don't think McGregor's ever gonna come back and fight. Yeah, it's just like, why keep getting punched in the head?
Yeah. So is he not even doing UFC anymore?
I don't think so, man. 100 million. What the fuck?
What are you really doing, you know?
I think they took the belts that he had off of him too already. Like I think that they took whatever belts he had, and you know they got other people fighting for him because he hadn't defended them in like over a year. Shit.
So I guess like those guys that have been around for a while, like your Silvas, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, is that guy fucking gonna be brain dead at some point?
Depends on how many times you get fucking donked, you know?
Right. Get hit up, deuced up, put out there.
Deuced and truced.
Right, however you want to take it is how you going to get it, you know?
For real.
So, you know, duck them punches, man. And duck niggas out there in the world that try and fuck with you and get you for some shit.
Yo, duck the bums that are trying to get money from you, man.
Talk about them.
Yo, I'll tell you, the other day I was at Walmart because... You know, pumpkin. I am a white man, and Walmart is kind of like my church.
Right.
But I was walking out, and dude, you know, the people that, man, you can listen to whatever fucking music you want to. You can. I made a song, a comedy song entitled "I Wish I Was Black." It's out there if you ever want to find it. Listen, but just when white people just try too hard, man. When you got the fucking baggy everything, and you're like when you look like you robbed your black friend's closet with the flat brim hat and the hoodie pulled up, and when just
like, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
exactly when you're just trying too hard. Believe me, I'm not saying act your color, act your race. I'm not saying any of that, man. Like fucking listen to what you want to do. I'm a fucking rapper and I shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to do. But what I hate about homeless people and people begging for money is this dude, I come out of Walmart and he goes, yo, man, you got any money? I'm trying to get some formula. I said, no, man, I don't have any money. I said, yo, I said I'm trying to get some formula. You heard? And I said,
in case you ain't here the first time, I'm trying to get some formula.
Yeah, and I said, yeah, I heard. And I kept walking, like, because, you know, there doesn't need to be a confrontation or anything like that. But that's the attitude that I fucking hate of homeless or begging or whatever, where they try to put it on you, like I had something to do with his baby not being able to be fed. Right.
No, I tell you, dudes used to do it all the time, man. Yo, I see one time in the fucking Lowe's parking lot. You know, it was in the Lowe's fucking hardware store. If y'all don't have a Lowe's around your way, this guy was posted up with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it had like fucking 2 kids in the car. Hey, my man, you know, I ran out of gas. I got my family. He's doing this whole thing. And I'm just sitting there like, nah, I got nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this guy has the ultimate pitch now. He actually brought play members.
Yeah. He brought backup.
Yeah, he brought playmakers involved in his fucking play. He pulled the Philly special, man. Like, this is a trick play. We're going to pull this one out real quick. We're going to post up in the parking lot. Sit there, look sad. Poke the fucking baby in the armpit so he cries. Look, he's crying. We're running out of gas. We got to get out of here. My baby's hungry.
Yeah. I don't have any extra diapers. We got to get him home to get him changed.
It's like when I see shit like that, my whole question is like, my man, so you left the house knowing you didn't have that much gas and you put your family in the car?
Yeah. So where were you going?
Right.
Were you going to buy something?
Strategically, you just ran out of gas in a fucking Lowe's parking lot. That's some shit on the side of the road you might get a little more love.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You made it to the parking lot and then you couldn't go any further. And
that happened to me at Stop and Shop once in Ansonia. But the funny thing is, it happened to me 2 weeks in a row with the same fucking girl. Really? Runs up to me with and they like, you could tell that their scheme was because her boyfriend stayed back.
Yep.
And you could tell their scheme was he had the fucking gas can in his hand.
Yep. Oh,
and
the gas can move was
she
great.
runs up. Oh man, we around the corner. We just ran out of gas. We're at the gas station. And we're just trying to ask people around if you got like $5-10. What? No, no, I don't.
You better off saying $1 or $2 for a gallon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
$5-10.
And then the second week, I can't. Same shit. And I was like, no, I'd said no to you last week.
You got to remind him.
Yeah.
Yo, and there's nothing worse than that. I did that to the point where I used to get, I try to watch myself. Fuck it. You're doing your own thing. It's your little hustle you trying to do. But my whole thing is like, that's your hustle. That's what you're trying to do. But what pisses me off is make an attempt to remember a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing worse than a guy who that's like my man. You asked me the same shit every fucking day.
Yep.
Please. And then you got to say some outlandish, crazy shit. So
they'll remember you.
Now I remember you because you just came at me like a maniac.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way because he's going to ask you every day.
Yep.
You know, and I'm like, yo, I live out here. I fucking see you. Especially there's guys I've seen that been doing this shit, man. Cat's been doing this shit for like a career. It's like, yo, did you get a retirement
like
plan?
There's and I don't want to use as famous, but there's well-known bums in New Haven. There's the couple with the Bible that they always fight. There's
the chick with the roses.
The dude that fell off New Haven Coliseum, whatever his name is.
The guy that was walking around singing and shit. No, not him.
No, but it's the dude. Like his famous thing is he fell off the New Haven Coliseum and got paid by the city, whatever, but he's still homeless and whatever. Well,
there's lifers at this shit.
Yeah,
You're right,
yeah.
man. And people that I seen like, yo, you've been doing this shit forever. And then when you pull their card, they get upset.
Yep.
Like, yo, my man, I've been seeing you out here forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I always shout out to my man Ernest, man. I used to work with Ernie Earn. He used to keep fucking folded up piece of paper in his pocket with shelters and food pantries and everything and locations. Anytime I'm fucking hit the hit move, yo, my man, you got a couple. I'm hungry. Hold on, player. Gave him I'm teaching you how to fish, my guy.
Yeah.
Take this fucking paper everywhere to go. And they used to be dumbfounded. That's when you know they really want to cash.
They don't want that shit.
Because if you really fucked up in the game and they give you that, you said, oh, thank you, man. I'm fucking kissing your feet.
Now I know where I can go and get. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You gave me a step up in life, but you said they were doing that whole, I just need a couple of dollars.
Exactly. No, there's a people of, yeah, man, I'll bring you in here to buy some fucking pizza. No, I don't really eat pizza. Word? You're homeless and you're picky? Go fuck yourself. No, but speaking of where people need to fucking remember you, that when I worked in New Haven, man, I remember I went down to the little deli because, there's a few like, they're almost bodegas, but they're downtown. I went in one to grab like an orange or some shit. And
was it might have been Marquetta?
It could have been, but dude was sitting on the ground, asked me on the way in. I'm in there, I buy an orange. So that amount of time is like 2 fucking minutes. I come back out. Yo, man, you got to, bro. Like, don't fucking,
I just told you.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was the one where, like, that shit annoys the fuck out of me.
It's like a shark in a feeding frenzy. Like, he forgets, I forget I bit you already. My bad. My God.
Exactly.
I bit you already? Yes, nigga, you bit me repeatedly. Please stop this shit. Like I said.
And this is the thing, too, where I know people, they sometimes think that you have no what's the word I'm thinking? No compassion for people, but listen, if you're honestly homeless and it's because of you fell on bad times, then man, I would try to help somebody out. But I'm talking about the people that you see every fucking day who are just, you want some money for drugs and you don't want to work in your life. Right. Like, bro, I've been fucked up in the game before. I've been on food stamps before, never to the point where I've been standing on the corner asking and begging people for money.
Right.
But I understand what it's like to be fucked up. Right. But there's also the thing when being fucked up is your life and your career. I don't like that shit at all. I had a dude outside Trader Joe's run up on me with a fucking empty oil container. And I don't mean oil container as in oil for your car. I mean olive oil container.
Wesson.
Talking about
canola.
Yeah, man, my car ran out of gas and held up this fucking this olive oil container.
What? That's not even a gallon.
Like, word? Oh, and you're gonna put it in there? Like, and then what?
Where they do that at? No, that's some real crazy shit, man. It just gets, and like you said, you feel bad for those that really need it. But then I tell guys sometimes, like, yo, my man, I hear so much out here, you could really need it, but you blame the other guy who got it all fucked up. The guy who's pretending to be a vet, and a real veteran will come by and see that shit and fucking hate it.
Yeah,
ready to rip his fucking face off. Like,
what's that called? Something of valor. When they're pretending to be a
code of valor.
It's something of valor.
Arms of valor. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Some of valor. Yeah. Well, they don't play that shit at all. Like,
no,
it's like we don't do that.
They'll make them strip. You know what I mean? They'll make them take their all that fake gear off.
To it. Like, where were you stationed at? Like, military personnel know how to ask other military to know if he legit or not. He starts saying some shit. I was in Fort Bragg or this and that, and what was your? They start saying them letters. They be fucking me up. What was your AP? What was your CPT time? And they're like, what the fuck is that? Yep. My CPT time is I'm late all the fucking time. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? But it's the whole I'm entitled almost. like, you know what? This
it's the entitled. That's the shit that pisses me the fuck off.
I work with this kid, man. I work with, he was going across the street to get lunch. He came back. He's like, man, I was fucking walking across the street. And the guy came up to him, young Spanish cat came up to him, was like, hey, man, you got a couple of dollars. And, this guy, I think he's just my man. He gave him too much to go on. He talked to him for too long. He shut down quickly. Nah, I got nothing. Keep it moving.
Yep.
He's like, nah, man, I'm sorry, man. I really don't have anything right now. I wish I did. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Things you don't want to say because now he felt like he got you in his. I got this nigga remorseful. He goes, so the other guy goes, well, you think like, what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's like an ATM right over there. Maybe go to ATM.
Wow.
And he's still being cool about this shit because he's not about that life. He's nah. He goes, nah, man, actually, I can't. I got to go to work right now. I'm actually at work. I go to work right over here. And the guy told him, he said, and no bullshit, he said, the guy said, man, I'm really trying hard not to punch you in the face. You know what I mean? But this kid was like, he's like, oh, please don't do that. And I'm just like, man, he ran into the right one because I would have been like, do this shit, nigga. Let's go right now. It's me and you. I'm from a Wish Your Motherfucker Wood Foundation.
Right? I'd be like, let's fight in the middle of the street.
Yeah, what I mean?
I'm going to throw you into a fucking oncoming car.
You want change now? How about you change yourself, motherfucker?
Yeah, but no, that's the thing is a lot of the bums around New Haven is they get those Yale kids that are scared of them.
Oh yeah,
they get
the big, or you get the big, like I don't belong to any fucking political party, but I see everybody for what they do, and to be honest, a lot of the liberal dudes, what I mean? They're quick. We gotta help them. We got, and it's like they're falling for the banana in the tailpipe, man. It's the okie doke, bro. They got you.
What is a butt plug?
Yeah, at least there's one lady. There's a famous lady out here called the Shakespeare lady.
Yep.
And she's at the right place doing it because her story was she was really smart lady, really into Shakespeare, and then something happened where I think it was either drugs or accident or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And so now she recites a bunch of Shakespeare shit. Like she performs it, and then, overtired alumni fucking Biffy and, Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Oh, it's grand. It's great.
Shakespeare in the Park.
Yeah.
From a homeless woman.
Yeah. Mimi, give her 100 spot,
Throw her a shekel.
Yeah. Shekel.
Toss her a silver piece.
Yo, listen, I feel as though shekel is going to be my new word. It's like, hey, man, you got a couple shekels that go give me a bag of chips at the vending. You know what I mean?
No, man, but I remember there's one, I mean, there's more than one, but there's one couple that walks around with the Bible, and they try to teach you shit. But here's the wild thing and the crazy thing about these Christians is that if you don't have any money, suddenly they don't want to teach you anything. so when like they run up, and I'm like, yeah, man, I got, they run up with the Bible. Have you ever read? No, man, I got no money. Thunk, Bible closes.
Jesus no longer loves you.
Exactly. No, but that's the thing is, and by no means am I saying to shit on people, but there's a certain point where you have to be firm with people, and where it's like, man, you can't get taken advantage of. And like you said with that dude, and a bum ever threatened to punch me. Holy shit, dude!
I'm trying not to put you in the face right now. He was a kind of young dude. I'm like, I'll have to go for it. You know what I mean? Now this guy doesn't have the stature of the dude that's out there like that, so he knew the person to choose. You know what I mean? So, oh, this guy right here. Oh, I could get him. Got the little funny strut to him about, hey, sir. But when they hit that Yaley territory, they quick to give them shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of them do.
Especially when they're drunk after hours, they come out and shit. But fuck that.
That's
man.
I use that line a lot when it's like, hey, listen to that. I used to tell them like, yo, I'm out here too, man. I've seen you before. I live in the neighborhood you live in. I see you. I know you. You don't know me because you're so in a fucking high cloud.
Yeah,
I gotta say something to you to shake you up. Like, yo, listen, you be over there on Elliott, right? I see you all the time. Oh, you do? Yeah, I'm from around the way, so you're not getting nothing from me.
Yep.
Because some of those guys just aren't, the students that come from wherever the fuck, some of them from Nebraska and shit.
Oh, yeah. They're not used to it.
Yeah, they're not street savvy.
Yeah.
So I remember when I used to work downtown over there through Yale, and it was kind of like talking to some of the students that like, just, come here, come closer to me. Give me your fucking hands.
Yep.
Be aware. Know what the fuck is going on. Pay attention to their surroundings, because they don't. You know what I mean? It's
like getting catfished in real life. It's like it's like a live catfishing.
Oh, and they're like, oh, well, New Haven's great. I saw pictures. Yeah, they're going to show you the bright side of the city.
Yep.
What do you think? It's like, let me promote the city and put up a video of it, and we're going to put up fucking crime everywhere. And getting raped
and show you that Yale is directly in the center of the fucking ghetto.
Right. And it's like everything is filtering through Yale. You know, if a motherfucker's got to come from one borough to get downtown to catch a bus, he's cutting through campus. You know what I mean? He's got to go from here to get to over there. He's cutting through campus, you know, so there's no way for them to avoid, oh my God, he's so ghastly and vile and unclean, you know. It's like,
dude, I remember there was a bum sleeping in fucking the Green that was wearing better clothes than I was, and I was like, motherfucker.
Listen.
And then like it was crazy because like lightning struck, and in the clouds you could just see like it was like the word priorities was written. It was just fucking wild, dude. It was crazy.
Is there any? Oh.
No, it was wild because dude had like some nice jeans on and a Nautica t-shirt, and he's fucking passed out on the bench. And like he wasn't a drunk kid passed on the bench. It was like a grown man. And I'm like, dude, just fucking don't buy a Nautica t-shirt.
Listen, I see motherfuckers on phone
with J's on.
Yeah. Like they got the J's on the feet. They had the fucking touchstone. And I seen a guy on his phone one time with the thumbs. He had the thumbs working. You know what I mean? He's going with the sign up. Yo, my man, what kind of picture you working right now?
Exactly. You don't even have the fucking time to.
Right. Homeless need help while I'm on my. Well, he goes to answer the Obama phone. Or, I know they got phones like that, but my whole thing is like, you should be worried about selling that goddamn phone.
Exactly.
To get money in your pocket than having a damn phone.
Yep.
Well, you got nobody to call you to go anywhere anyways.
I remember seeing a dude on the post road smoking a cigarette with the sign up asking for money. And I'm like, yes, somebody might have given you that cigarette.
Right.
That's one thing. But cigarettes are also $10 a fucking pack. So if you have the habit of smoking, no, quit that when you're fucking homeless.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's some bullshit.
Yes, let that shit go, man.
Man, I had a couple bad experiences at fucking Popeyes where I had to bark on dudes. Like, there was one where it was after work. I walk to Popeyes, go up to the counter, order whatever I ordered. The lady, my hand is outstretched, and the lady is putting the change in my fucking hand. And there's a dude. Wow. There's a dude to my left. Hey, man, can I get that?
He said, "Can I get that?"
No. And I did the whitest thing possible. I've never done this before, but I was like, "Is your manager here?" Because like this is fucking crazy.
Right.
I was like, "Is your man?" And the manager came out, and like the dude was still standing there.
Right.
And I'm like, "Yo, you have people begging for change at the fucking counter,
at the register. Right.
Please, dude. Like this isn't."
Right.
You know,
get some professionalism in here.
Yeah, like it's one thing to have him outside.
It's
what. Yeah, I mean he apologized. I mean, but
that's my cousin. My bad.
Yeah, right. And then this is what drove me fucking nuts. Like the same meal. So I sit down to eat it, and as you've known, homeless people. I don't personally think that I look like I have money. I don't have money, but this dude comes walking past the fucking outside window because you know there's the outside window in front of Popeyes.
Yep.
Sees me, stops, walks inside up to my fucking table, and asks me for money. And bro, I stood up and I bowed up on him, and I was like, "Yo, get the fuck away from me." And he did turn around, spun real quick because he was one of those, like, you know, the homeless dudes that are wearing basketball shorts. He was one of those. And like I stood up, bowed up, I was like, "Yo, get the fuck away from me."
Right.
And I felt bad because like there was a woman and her kids. Like I noticed after my face went back to its normal color. After I like
sorry about that.
Yeah, after I unhulked and I went back to like Bruce Banner, and I was just like, "Miss, I'm sorry for using that language in front of your kid." And she was just like, "I fully understand. That was crazy."
Yeah.
Because
I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Dude, because that's the type of shit that happens to me. Like when we used to perform out Stella Blues in New Haven, and you've seen it before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, we'd be out there with Bond and a couple other people, and we'd be standing in a circle out front of Stella Blues. Somebody would break the circle and walk up to me and be like, "Yo, man, you got a couple dollars?" No! And why are you in front of me? Like, yo, you broke the circle to come up to me.
6, 7 people in a circle. Here you come. You look like a guy who's gonna give me a couple $.
Dude,
right
there's been a couple, man, where I barked on him and I was like, tell me why the fuck do you think I have money? Because I just want to hear him say it. I'm like, yo, I just want to hear you fucking say it. Why do you think that I'm the one with money? Please tell me. Because I don't dress nice. If you're watching this on YouTube, you probably notice I've worn the same shit for most of these episodes.
I got my favorite tee. I got a goddamn dirty ass young fish.
Yeah.
Shit's real. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's almost like their own disease. It's an impulse, and I don't know what the fuck it is, but because it works for them. You know, I said this to somebody one time before, where this a female I was talking to was upset about the cat calling and fucking guys that cat call. It drives me crazy. I said, I understand that. Motherfuckers are stupid. Guys, we assholes. But I said, then you got to think about it too. It's like, well, if a woman never responded to it at all when he was doing it, guys wouldn't do it as, guys, it would be like, why are we doing it? Nobody ever responds. There's going to be a girl that's going to respond to a cat call. Yep. There's a good amount of them. Ladies, there's ones out there that are like, oh, this bitch is fucking it up for us. Yeah. You hollering that shit.
There's girls to where any attention works for them. Right. Like me personally in my life, I would never in my life just be, hey, shut it! It would never in my life.
Fucking around with an orange wig on.
Yeah. It's not real. Because to me, that's all I think is like no girl would ever, like to me, no self-respecting girl that I would ever want to fuck with would be like,
respond to that.
Just no.
Are you talking to me? Like, nah, how about you approach me like a human being?
Exactly.
But some love that shit though. Like you said, they just search for any kind of attention. Yo, ma, what up? Can I get a second though? You fine as hell though.
Yep.
And then she feeling like, oh my God, he's really hot. I don't give a fuck if he's talking to me like shit. Let me go talk to him.
Exactly.
So morals go out the window.
He's paying me attention in front of all these people.
Right. He cares. No, it's like, I told my daughter, like, they all lie. Boys are going to lie to you always. Yep. They want to get in your pants. That's all the fuck it is.
Like we said, man, that's what we're going to teach your daughter as she grows up. Yo, just shit on their dick. That's it.
All the time.
And you're a lesbian.
Shit on dick.
Be like, yo, the guys won't tell you, baby, but, man, just take a dump on their dick.
They really like that.
Yeah.
You mean to say, like, you like that with mommy? Your mom all the time.
Hey, listen, we're not going to talk about that, but I'm telling you, these new guys, baby, just take a dump.
Right on them.
Right?
And they will just be in such...
And just fuck around and find the one guy that loves it.
You're right, Dad. Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Now I don't like him for real. Like, you like to be shit on? You at my dinner table? Oh, this nigga's in the corner. Put him in the Put him in the corner. You ain't sitting at my goddamn table. We'll slide you a tray like an inmate, nigga.
Oh,
take that.
Shit.
Slide that over to you. You can eat that. $2 and a go.
Man, but that's the other thing about New Haven too is how your boy was given information on places to stay and places to eat. New Haven, if you are homeless, if you are a bum, they take care of you. Like you don't have to worry about food or housing. Right. Like it's not going to be the best food that you want.
That help you. CT Works, I know, is one of them out here where they go down there, they help you line up and get in a resume together and help you try to get a job, and they're always telling you what's available, who's hiring. Like, it's information hubs, man, that are fucking and people just, that's how you know who really wants it and who's just trying to get high.
Exactly.
Dude came up to me with his fucking he came up to me. I'm by Yale going to Dunkin' Donuts. He comes up and he's by the hospital and he's like, yo, my man, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of hungry, man. You got a couple $, and I'm, showing me his bracelet. I just got out of, the hospital and the bracelet. I'm sitting there like, my man, I said, yo, they got a lot of stuff in New Haven right now, man. Ain't nothing open right now. I was like, come on, man. I said, the hospital ain't feed you? You just got discharged from the hospital. You told me you was hungry. They're going to bring you a piece of toast at least.
No, they'll throw you a peanut butter and jelly.
Like, oh, we got you. We'll get you some. Because there's nothing off their back. They're not spending money on shit like that. It's like you're just another fucking patient that we're giving a meal to. You know what I mean? So, excuse me, I got the hiccups like a motherfucker.
Hiccup!
But,
that's always been one of my biggest fears. I remember that before performing. I was like, what if I get the hiccups? No, but
put your hands in it.
Exactly. Where all my real is at. But no, that's another thing that I remember the specific change in, hey man, you got anything? To, hey man, you got $1? To, hey man, you got a couple dollars? It's like, what the fuck do you think is happening out here? Like, what do you think is going on?
Listen, I got the upsell. Yo, my man, you spend some change? Nah, man, I got no change. You got like $1 Nah, I got $1 And then the motherfucker's like, you got like $10 somebody get, man? I'm like,
what?
Nah, I said, what the fuck? I said, yo, where they do that at, man? He was like, then he asked me if I could buy him a pack of cigarettes. I said, bro, I don't know who you think I am, but you got the game fucked up. I don't know who you are. I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Maybe that works for some people, but
not with me.
For me, man. I don't buy shit. I don't even like buying my lady cigarettes. Let me go buy your ass goddamn cigarette.
Fuck that.
Yeah, nah. And they have this, and a lot of motherfuckers, they travel from far and come out to New Haven just to do the shit because
there's so many marks out here.
Right, and it's like, oh, we come out here to get it. And these guys are coming from like fucking Cheshire. They just hit rock bottom out there getting high.
Oh, that's the other one. The man, I got blank amount of money. I only need blank amount to get the train.
Oh, exact. Oh, motherfuckers get real. Yo, I need $1. I need $1.16. I need $1. You know, they'd be like, I need $1.43
to hop on this train, man.
On this train, it's like this nigga. I be want to say how much is it? Sometimes you got to fuck with him. Be like, how much is the train? Let him do some quick math on his ass. See if he figures it out. You know what I mean? How much is the train? How much you got? How much you need? Like, oh no, it's this, it's that, and $1.43. Then it'd be like, all right, show me in your hand how much change you really fucking need.
Let me see that you already get. Let me see what you already got, man. Yeah, let's make this happen.
Listen, it's a lot of times if you're really hurting, look into some resources.
Yeah, that's the thing too. If you're really hurting, then there are resources out there for you. But if you just want drugs, and that's the other thing too, man, say it. If you just want drugs, in my personal opinion, because in my personal pocket, if I had $1 in my pocket and you were like, yeah, man, no. If you were just like, listen, man, I'm really trying to get high, here's $1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I got it to spare, if I got it to spare and you're honest, cool, you can get that. But the whole fucking, man, my family's around the corner and I just need some gas to get, like, no.
Listen, I ran into a Puerto
Never in my life have I ever run out of gas. Because, you know, if I've run out of gas before, but what I mean is never in my life have I run out of gas so you left the house with no money? Where were you trying to get to? What were you trying to, was that a part of the plan? You left the house with some money for something else, but ran out, like you left the house just, I got to go to this store to buy something and then ran out of gas and you had no other money. Like, what the fuck, man?
Where's the priorities? What was really happening right now? How the fuck did you let that get through your hands?
Yeah.
You know, it's a constant story, man. It's a constant struggle. Fight for them. They got problems. You know, we all got fucking problems. You know, you just got to deal with your shit, man. You got to fight. You got to get through, man. Be a goddamn soldier. I mean, that drug shit, man. There was a thing that happened out here with the night of the eclipse. It was like a triple moon, blue, red, and eclipse all in one, like last week or so. And there were fucking 9 overdoses.
Damn.
In the area here in New Haven, and
it was howling at the moon.
Yo, one dude overdosed in front of the damn local news network, man. You know, Channel 8 News. They fucking like.
Hey, you want to go cover that story? Yeah, just on the front porch.
Oh, how far do we gotta go? Just go outside. He's in the fucking front. He's laid out, fucking foaming at the mouth, overdosing. Yeah, we got a good story here.
Yeah.
But then a lot of it was heroin, you know, being cut too much, and then the fucking K2. Which I don't know exactly why that's still occurring with fucking.
I don't know how much
catnip and shit.
How much K2 costs, but is it stupid cheap? Is it like $1 or something?
Yeah, it's got to be like $5 or something maybe. You get it right on the counter at fucking 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
you know,
but that's when I didn't know if it was like comparable to weed or whatever. But yeah, that's fucking crazy. But I think those are the people too. I think it's very rare that somebody who. Man, I can't get any weed. Right. I'm going to get this K2 shit. I think I'm just trying to get gone. Right. That might be like, it's someone who can't get meth would go get the K2. Someone,
it's true. And then some of them are like even, I ran into people that are in the halfway house.
Yep.
And their shit doesn't show up in their urine. So, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a way for me to kind of let my head get silly and it don't show up when I got to drop.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, but is that the life you want, though?
Right. Kaying it up.
Yeah. Do you want to go down that way? So, I mean, motherfuckers is dropping, man. Like, it's so many young people. When I look downtown New Haven, because I work in that area down there, and I'm walking through downtown, and I'm looking, and it's like, fuck, more guys looking like zombies, in their young 20s than ever, man. These guys are fucking 22 years old looking like a bag of shit.
Bro, that rap music made it cool to do drugs now. It's fucking stupid. And, people are impressionable. Right. And they feel like if the next person's doing it, this is a cool thing to do. Man, remember when Molly? Yeah, what the fuck?
Look, I tried some things in my day. I did try acid, one time.
One time.
You know what I mean? I tried that. Mushrooms that were kind of fake I had. I didn't really feel this shit. But
I enjoy mushrooms if I can get my hands on them. Those are fucking dope.
Good hallucinogens.
It's kind of just like and the other thing about it too, and this is going to sound real fucking stoner and shit, but it's natural. It literally, bro, like it grows from the ground. Like it really
gonna come a cow shit fertilizer.
Yeah, it really is natural. So if you eat it, it's one of those things that there's no way it's gonna fuck you up for the rest of your life.
It's a natural hallucinogen, and it's just,
and you'll be laughing like a motherfucker. It's a good high.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I had that shit once, but weed was always my thing.
Yep.
Smoke it up.
Spark a doob.
Go to bed, forget about life for a second, and wake up and face the shit again.
Yeah.
'Cause that's all it is. And when we do the shit half the time, it's like we escape, we run away, just to realize like I can't go anywhere.
I can't fight it.
I can't fight anything.
No, but man, all we're saying is don't get too high and don't give money to fucking bums that are on drugs.
Right.
That's it.
If you want to help the community get out there, do it.
Exactly. Or be like his boy Ernie Earn. Was it Ernie Earn?
Ernie Earn. My guy.
And tell the bums that, hey, there's stuff for you, but I ain't got it for you.
Right. There's a place. It's just not here with me. Know somebody. And there's always a place. Speaking of always being a proper place, it's a quick story I had to share with went to work last week actually.
Proper place.
The proper place. I walk into the bathroom and there's urinals, there's commodes. You got the stalls there. So I'm taking my piss at the urinal, neck cocked back, because I don't know about y'all, but that's how I take a piss when I'm enjoying it, neck cocked back. Let the head come down and turn to the right. Someone shit inside the urinal. It's like niggas shit inside the urinal. I and it's like, oof. That's
in the one that you were pissing in?
The one next to me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm pissing, stretch, relaxing.
Say it would not be fun to be pissing on someone else's shit.
I looked over and like, let me check out, how clean this place is. Oh, okay, there's shit in the urinal. You know what I mean? And it was in a big one too, a big fucking. I think it protruded. I think it broke the top layer of the water, protruded out a little bit. Like, oh, this motherfucker's nasty.
At least then. To get my CSI on, it probably wasn't a serial case of it. If it's a loaf like that, it was probably someone that was like, they ran into the bathroom and were like, fuck.
There's two people in the stall. There's only two stalls.
Yeah.
I can't hold it.
Dude, it's happened to me before where I've definitely ran up in a women's bathroom to drop a deuce. I've definitely done, because, you go somewhere and you're just like, oh, this is either shit here or try the women's. Okay, right. Boom, slide in there. Fuck.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, nah, when that shit gotta go. But then I was thinking the whole time, like, man, I'm laughing to myself. I said, what if I came in here and and this guy is fucking squatting in the urinal, giving me the thumbs up, looking at me like, I know, can you pass me some TP while you're over there? Like, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You're shitting inside a place that's not supposed to be shit inside of. Like, there's a place.
Yep.
I mean, I guess would have made it worse if he shit in the sink.
Exactly.
He thought it through a little bit, like, but it's a toilet. I can just shit in the toilet.
We just flush it a million times and it'll be fine.
Right. Oh man.
Better than the floor, I guess.
Just like the shit when I had this job. I worked at the old folks home and where I'm at, and there was a clogged toilet, and so I go in there with the plunger, like, all right, I'm gonna get it up, Miss Everett, and she's like, well, I put a little hair conditioner in there to loosen things up.
Thanks, Barb.
I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, okay, all right. And I'm like, wait, does that fucking even work? Should I go home and try this? What is that loosening shit up with a conditioner? They're not follicles. They're fucking shit particles.
It's dookie.
It's fecal matter, baby. It's coming out your ass, and the body's trying to get rid of it.
Right.
And if I had meat the day before, that's when you really get it. Like, you get a meat solid shit in the toilet, like, holy shit.
Get that protein duke.
Listen, I'm talking about that shit that launches you slightly off the toilet. Like, what? What the fuck was that? Good God. Stop shitting in urinals, people.
Guys, bottom line, the Olympics, fuck homeless people, and shit in the right place, okay? That's all we talking about.
That's it. That's what it's all about, man.
Listen, this is watermelon versus pumpkin. There's black issues, there's white issues. People is taking shits.
And there's
all right?
And there's a lava lamp.
There's a lava lamp. It's doing work.
It's doing work. And at the end of the day...
Yo, it's the beginning of the night.
And this is what we do. Watermelon out.
Pumpkin out. This is episode 7. We appreciate you guys for following, downloading, sharing. iTunes. What was the other one? iTunes and Stitcher. iTunes, Stitcher, Watermelon, VS, Pumpkin.com. Please follow, please share, please tell your people that love it. Please tell your people that hate it. We appreciate you. Let's grow this thing organically,
Let's
okay?
go. Organically grown. Overseas guys, we love y'all.
Peace.